Hey guys, so today we're wondering what I'm talking about. So as you guys know, last time I did a Fortnite Adventures review, trailer thingy, whatever. And I said I was going to do a second part, which this is going to be the second part. This is going to be in real life, by myself, because it's like, yeah. So yesterday I uploaded a couple videos and I finished uploading all the videos that I had left to upload. Oh yeah, by the way, in this video we're going to talk about some stuff like the old series, the new series, some of the people, some stuff, okay? So guys, so yesterday I also posted the Fortnite Adventures bloopers and deleted scenes, which included just a bunch of bloopers, which are actually usually bloopers from scenes that just we mess up so bad. They're funny, okay? I watched a little bit of the video. I was like, maybe like not 80% of the video, but go watch the bloopers. They're extremely funny, and there will be like a 2.0 to the bloopers because there's going to be way more bloopers because we're still not even done with the series. We have like 5 episodes or 10 episodes to go, and we still have a second season that's going to come out in season 4, chapter 2, season 4. When that season comes out, every season of Fortnite Adventure is going to be a season in Fortnite. That's what I'm trying to do. I don't know if it's working out well right now, but this season might get extended, so it might not work that well. So yeah. So go check out the episodes I posted up. I posted like 4 episodes yesterday, and now we're up to. Oh yeah, by the way, the Jiggle and Guy and Jiggle and Fish Stick are now counted as roleplay because they're also taking place in the same universe. So they're basically in the same thing. So the first video of the Fortnite roleplay, Fortnite Adventures, is the first video of Jiggle and Guy, and the second Jiggle and Guy, third Jiggle and Guy, and then it's the ones we have right now. And I also posted another Jiggle and Fish Stick, the first Jiggle and Fish Stick. But, you know, that counts as a roleplay as well. It was doing like me and Manny were doing like a parkour map. Go watch all the videos. I might talk about a little bit about this roleplay, but I'm going to make another bit Fortnite Adventures Season 2 review. That's where I talk about, that's where I talk about this roleplay that we're doing right now. Because in this one we're talking about the old roleplay, the one before this one, and then on that one we're going to talk about this one, and then the next one we're going to talk about that one, and then so far so on. So I'm going to explain the entire storyline again of the last Fortnite Adventures ever, because I got almost a lot of the things wrong, and I also watched a couple of the videos, so now I understand what actually happened. Like in the original series, Iconic didn't get adopted by some people. He actually got kidnapped by the Fire King and got sent to an island to live with humans, and went to an orphanage, and he met Wingman there in the orphanage. But in the actual storyline, right now that we have set up, it's that Iconic and Wingman met in middle school. Iconic got adopted. He got sent away from the battle because the Ice King and the Fire Kingdom and the Ice Kingdom were fighting. So he got sent away from the battle to where people live, and he got adopted by some people. And then Wingman in middle school. And also in the original roleplay, their names were Iconic, Eduardo, and Wingman, Caleb. But it has changed to Wingman and just Iconic. So I think at the end of the video, I'm going to talk about some little secrets. Like some things that you probably didn't know about this. Because I probably made them up like yesterday at night. So let's get right into the video. So it started years and years ago. Plenty of years. Where the Ice King and the Ice Queen had a child, and that child was named actually, I won't say the actual name, because Iconic is not the actual name of the child's name. He has another name. Iconic is not his real name, that's his nickname. And I'll say it at the end of the video. But he was the Ice Prince, and then he got sent away when they were in the battle, because they didn't want the Fire King to hurt him or kill him. He got sent away, but then the Ice King and the Ice Queen sadly died. I think I know who the Ice King and the Ice Queen, how their skins look like. Caleb's parents, I already know who Wingman's parents, I already know who they are. I know, I'm going to mention it at the end of the video as well. But it's something that's never been mentioned. Like some things were mentioned, like how Wingman's sister was Rox. In the original roleplay, that was a big deal. Because it caused him and him to be kind of mad at each other for a little while. But then we're friends again. And also, this original storyline is like super confusing. And like it looks like if I didn't even put effort in the videos, at least at the beginning, it looks like I just didn't put any effort at all compared to how I made videos now. So let's talk about it. So yeah, he got sent away to an orphanage or an adoption center, whatever, and got adopted by two people who were the parents of Brutus. And I'll talk more about that later on in the video. And then he got sent to elementary and then middle school and then high school and stuff like that. I think also in the original series, if I remember correctly, in the original series, I think they both dropped out of high school. Right? I think that's it. I think that was the original series one. I'm not 100% sure because I didn't watch all the videos. Because there's a lot more. And there's a bit where something happens at the original series, but then it never gets mentioned ever again. We just skip over it, which is the reason I stopped trying to piece all of it together, because it was like so confusing and it wouldn't have worked. And these are some other throughout the video I'm going to mention some reasons why I'm not going to be able to upload why I can't upload the Fortnite Adventure series again, because it doesn't make any sense with the Fortnite Adventure series that we have now. So yeah. Him and Wingman were friends for like since middle school through college through adult years, and then one day this new game called Fortnite got sent into their world, and actually this is kind of confusing, but it kind of gets mentioned in the series. This wasn't original. This wasn't how it's supposed to be. In the original series, it was supposed to be at the Fortnite. They were in Fortnite, and it was just like a simulator they were able to do. But in this, now, it's like they're not in Fortnite. They're like in real life, like some sort of. And then Fortnite is just a game that they play. But it's kind of confusing, because Fortnite is actually for the future and was created later on, but got twisted in time and got sent to the past. And for some reason, Iconic and Wingman got to play it, which is the reason why they know how to build and stuff, because they learned from the game and brought it to the real world. And which also explains why Meowscles builds in the Now series Fortnite Adventures. So they played that game. There was also a couple other friends like Summer Striker and Peely, SGT Winter, and some other guy, I forgot his name. And also, some characters are not being played by the original characters. Like Peely might be played by, I don't know, Junior or something. And SGT Winter might be played. SGT Winter was originally played by me, but I might give the role to like someone else. And also I'm going to talk about something that this happened with Vendetta, but it's not happening anymore, and how I made a secret. And I'm going to talk about this right now. So then one day they were coming back. They had just finished playing their game, and they had just seen like a vaulting event where they brought back a gun in their favorite game, and they saw this, went outside to talk to each other, like because they live right next to each other. So they went outside to talk to each other, and then they realized this weird zombie place that hasn't been there that was just out of nowhere there. It just appeared out of nowhere. And they went to go explore it. Turns out there were zombies there. They fought zombies for a little while. And then, yeah. Turns out those zombies made them kind of dizzy and made them go loopy and fall to the ground and drop their weapons that they had. So they went so they went back home, but then Wingman had just fell off a cliff and almost died. But this was all a plan of Enforcer and Vendetta, which were brothers, by the way. And they were just gonna captured Wingman and made it turn, like kind of messed with his, brainwashed him into thinking he's not remembering anything, and making him think he's evil. And then they had a little battle, but then Wingman just left and started killing people, doing bad stuff. And around that time, Iconic got hired by Lynx Corporations and and got sent to stop him. And then they got into big battles, but then at the end, he smacked Wingman so hard in the face, like, that he got his memory back. And they went back to their island, to where they lived, and started living a regular life again. Until one day, this is where it gets kind of confusing, because I saw the role play, how it went, and how it was actually supposed to be. What happened? I think if I am correct, Wingman and Iconic got sent to go do something for Lynx Corporations, because Wingman then got hired. Now, I think he didn't get hired there, but he was helping him a little bit, helping Iconic a little bit. So they left, started working on the thing. So they were about to start working on it, but then Iconic had to go to the restroom. So he told Wingman to wait where he was and went to Tilted Towers. Actually, I don't know where he went, but he went somewhere to go to the restroom. And also in the original series, and this is also a thing that's going to be, in the original series, Iconic and Fishstick didn't like each other, which is the reason why Fishstick and Iconic in the new series, in the beginning episodes, they kind of didn't like each other that much. But then, Wingman and Fishstick, Wingman gave Fishstick a chug jug. I don't remember why, but he gave him a chug jug, and he was just waiting there so Fishstick can get it. And then when he got it, he was walking towards Tilted to see if Iconic was done yet. But then the ground started shaking. He turned around. He saw Peely. Him and Peely started running. The volcano that was on the island started erupting. And yeah, it started erupting. Boom, boom. And it brought him into a vault, which he was going to stay there for a couple years. And Iconic had lost his friend. You guys remember the thing where Iconic goes to the restroom? Because that's going to be a very important thing. It might even come out in the new series, sadly. But yes. Then, a couple years after, Iconic was just wandering the city, doing a couple missions, going crazy. And he was kind of crazy, kind of not really that much. But something that's going to come up in this series right now, and the old series, which was kind of mentioned a little bit, is that everyone has a good side and a bad side. Just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. So Iconic was doing bad stuff, but still working for Lynx Corporations at the same time. And then he was just walking through the city doing a mission for Lynx. But then at that time, Sentinel, which was another robot, started opening a vault. And then Wingman started coming out like. So he started coming out. And he saw the new Tilted And then Wingman and Iconic bumped into each other, and Wingman realized it was Iconic, but Iconic didn't know it was him because Wingman had grown a beard and he didn't have his suit on because he ran when he was running with Peely. He ran into a bush and his suit came off, and under the suit he was like Tifu. he was a blondie default skin, the blonde default skin Jonesy. So yeah. Then they became friends again. They started going on adventures, but then became friends again. They were adventuring, and then Iconic went back to the neighborhood with Wingman to show him around, and also Sentinel was coming with them. But then what happened was really unexpected. They got captured by Enforcer and Vendetta again. When they captured Wingman first, and they went to go check him out, and then they had gotten they were Iconic and Sentinel were in the base talking to each other, and then Wingman was at his house, and then they came out of the house like exactly when they heard Wingman screaming, saw Clara at the front door, ignored him, kept running and then went to the house, went to Wingman's house, realized Wingman wasn't there. They also got captured by Vendetta and Enforcer. They got sent to this base, and they were stuck on 2 chairs, but they were able to escape. Sadly, Sentinel wasn't able to escape because he was surrounded with a bunch of lava and 1 chair. So they had to do something. So they left to go explore to see what they can do, and they went to go get some ice to see if maybe the ice would maybe turn the lava into hard stone like obsidian or something. I don't know, maybe. So they went to go get ice, but then Iconic, when he touched the ice, he immediately turned into the Ice King, but Wingman got a suit on when he went to the ice because he wasn't gonna go with like crazy beard and went in a suit. I went to the place, which is actually kind of confusing because actually I also mentioned that in the original series, Iconic had visited the ice place, Polar Peak, before, but nothing happened. Nothing had really happened. He just, he just was okay. So I'm gonna decide that he didn't go there. Forget it. That was his first time ever going there. But he had known about it. And there was like a big crater there, and there was like a monster who came out. They realized that, but then he turned into the Ice Prince again. Didn't remember anything, but then remembered everything. Told Wingman about it, and then they went to go save Sentinel. They saved Sentinel, and then when they were walking back out, like, they were walking out. Carbide was there, like, hold up, wait a minute, and they got sent to trouble. Things got mad at them. Thanks to that, Iconic for kind of breaking the rules, and then she was also excited to see Wingman again since he hadn't seen him in a long time. And also by that time, I think at this time he also got hired by him. Wingman got hired by Link Corporations, and then so yeah, Iconic stopped being bad and turned to good again, and started going on adventures again. But then Vendetta realized that there was a monster going on, so he decided, what if I pretend to be the hero by launching a robot and doing something bad in the process of defeating the robot? He made a robot to make him look good of killing the monster, but that robot was actually supposed to do something bad, which he did. So Wingman and Iconic went to stop him. So Iconic said, I'm gonna go see if I can find him. But he was really gonna go to the restroom. And then Wingman was left there, and then Vendetta appeared, had an epic battle. Vendetta lost, but he told his assistant to send the robot to the sky. And not to the sky, to go fight the monster. He fought the monster, but in the process he took out the orb of Blue Lake, which caused a twist in time. Terrible, terrible, terrible. And then the robot left, and then Conic and Wingman got sent. Right after they saw the robot thing happen, they went to see if Loot Lake was okay, to see what the orb was, because Lynx told him to. So they went to go check it out. I think it's the first time I get all the storyline right, because I usually forget something. I just realized that. So they went to explore it. Iconic says, I'm gonna go to arrest you. I'll be back. And also around that time, Summer Striker and Peely went to go check it out as well, because they had nothing to do. And since they were friends, kind of, they went to go check it out. And they were just there, looking at it. So you're probably thinking, wait a minute, wasn't Peely in the smoothie? Well, he was, but that was actually his cousin. Peels. That was his cousin Peels. Right? That was cousin Peels. Right? Right? Wait, no, with his cousin. It was him, but he got turned into a banana again. So, yeah. But then, and then Vendetta came to go fight Wingman. Actually, no, was it a Enforcer? It was Enforcer. Enforcer and Wingman had a battle. But then the orb exploded. The orb was about to explode, so Wingman just kicked him out of the way, beat him in a battle, and started running. And then the orb exploded, took him and Peely and Summit Striker and them three only, took them to a new place, which was their island in a different universe, which had characters from there in a different universe. So yeah. So then, Wingman landed on the ground, and then a meteor was on top of him, about to hit him, but he was okay. But at that time, a guy by the name of Wingy, or X-Lord, walked up to him to see what he was doing. And they met each other and went to go on adventures. At that time, Peely and Summer Striker had figured out what was going on and went back to where they lived. So yeah, they went back to their place where they lived, which is home, I guess, in their universe. Yeah, sent back to where they were. But actually, Wingy was actually at Wingman from another universe. From that universe. And he was a murderer, and he was sent to go kill him. And then, no, Wingy was a murderer and was also sent to kill him, to kill Wingman. And then he was about to kill Wingman, but then Iconic came. And remember, Peely and Summer Striker were already at home. So, yeah. Just forget that they ever went there, okay? Because they came back home. Iconic and Wingman defeated X-Lord, started running, got into the orb, but before that, there was actually something going on at that time that was causing this, which was the orb. The orb was causing a bunch of bad stuff. So, in that universe, the Visitor was a scientist. So they were all sending the rocket to destroy the orb so everything would go back to normal. So the ground started shaking when the rocket was about to go. And then Wingman and Iconic fell. Wingman got knocked out. Iconic had to carry him into an orb and got sent back home. But not before Wingy could enter the portal as well. Remember that. Wingy, or X-Lord, is still alive in this story. So you're probably wondering, wait a minute, but what about the new island? When they got sent there, the island that they were, basically the Season X event where the rocket came up, exploded the island, and they got sent to a whole new island. When that happened, everyone thought that Iconic killed Wingman, so he got fired from Lynx Corporations, and sent Wingman into the hospital. Turned out he died. So yeah, he died. That's it. That's the storyline. And then Tanto leads up to the new thing. So yeah. Now I'm gonna show you the little secrets that you probably didn't know about the series. So yeah. Now it's time. Ow. These are the little secrets. So yeah, you can read them fast if you want, but I'm gonna start reading them for you guys. So, first of all, this iconic secrets. His real name, which I said I was gonna mention, his real name is actually Icon, not Iconic. Iconic, just a nickname for him. His parents are the Ice King and the Ice Queen. The Fire Kingdom and the Ice Kingdom were in a battle when he was born. His parents die in a battle, but get sent to an island, as I said, and gets adopted by Gerald and Catalyst. And if you watch the new series, you will know who Gerald is. Just go check in the description in one of the new episodes, and it will explain to you who Gerald is. The name of Gerald will appear, and that Gerald is the Gerald who is his dad. Catalyst, I think you guys know who Catalyst is. In this thing, in the storyline, Catalyst isn't from another universe. Catalyst is from their universe. Drift is from another universe, but Catalyst is from their universe, by the way. His new brother was Brutus, which I mentioned, and his nieces are Jake and Ocean. His nephew and his niece, Jake and Ocean. Which Jake is the crush, which is tied up with Jules having a crush on Jake, and I guess. And Verge having a dating Ocean. Yeah, by the way, by the way, just a little spoiler. Jules and Jake never get together, sadly. But yeah. But Verge and Ocean did start dating for a while. I don't know if they're gonna stay together in the roleplay or not. Probably not. Oh yeah, and then Iconic also has a crush on Rox. And he also met Wingman in middle school. A bunch of things, these things I already said. This is a short Wingman story, just a little thing they probably didn't know. His dad is Raptor and his mom is Velocity. His sister is Rox. And something extremely surprising, believe it or not, it's probably the most surprising thing. Even more surprising that Iconic's real name is Icon. Because most of these were already mentioned in the roleplay before. Maybe who his parents were is a little bit thing, but this one's unbelievable. The reason why Lynx hired a wingman was because they had started dating. I'm pretty sure, I'm not 100% sure if that got mentioned in the original roleplay, but I remember something like that. And plus, I wanted to give wingman a girlfriend since so I just said Lynx. So yeah, Lynx is his girlfriend. Which is why Lynx got mad and fired Iconic, because she was mad. Oh yeah, and it was also why she was so happy to see Wingman again. And which is also the reason why Iconic got fired, because she was mad that she thought that he killed him. She thought that he killed him. So yeah, these are some secrets that I'm pretty sure some of them have been mentioned. But some of them are like stuff that haven't been mentioned clearly. Like the real name, the Iconic real name is Icon. It's a big secret that hasn't. The parents are Ice King and Ice Queen. That's pretty obvious. That was mentioned before. Parents that die in battle have been mentioned before. The Fire Kingdom and Ice Kingdom battle has been mentioned before. His parents, his adopted parents is kind of a surprise, I guess. His brothers Brutus and the nieces of Jake and Ocean have been mentioned before. That he has a crush on Rex has been mentioned before as one of the big plots that was in the original series. That he met Wingman in middle school, which is also have been mentioned before. And then Wingman story that his dad. All of these are a surprise, except that his sister's Rox. So if you guys enjoyed this video, it was just to tie up a couple of loose ends. Since we're right here already, by the way, in the original, the first video of this, Jake was supposed to be played by Junior, but since Junior's not in the roleplay anymore, sadly, he quit the roleplay. Junior's still gonna help us with ideas of the roleplay. By the way, if you're wondering, he's still gonna help us with ideas, but he's not gonna be part of the roleplay. So Jake is now being played by, and that's also the reason why it says that Jake 2.0 in the description and Jake 1.0, because the original Jake was supposed to be played by Junior, and the Jake from now is played by Chevy Sebi himself. And also, Midas was also 1.0 was actually played by Manny originally, but he got played in the now. He's getting played by none other than Sebastian again. Midas 2.0, and also Ryan, Pedro, and AJ quit the roleplay, which is kind of a surprise. I guess Ryan was kind of a surprise. So Ryan said he got bored of it, just like how Caleb. Sorry, got cut off there. Just how Caleb quit the roleplay as well. Sadly, yeah. That's all I wanted to say. Actually, no, one more thing. In one of the newest episodes, the one where Ryan plays Vendetta, if you didn't notice in the description where I put all the things, like where I put the people who voice the characters, Vendetta actually has 3 T's, which actually means that it wasn't a typo, by the way. It wasn't a typo. That was on purpose. I personally myself went to change it when I realized what I was gonna do. So Vendetta with the 3 T's is actually Vendetta's secret twin brother, and I'm still playing Vendetta, which is the reason why I play Vendetta in one of the newest episodes, and then Ryan plays Vendetta in the other episodes, in the other first episode, in the other original beginning episodes. So I just wanted to clear that up. So the brothers are Enforcer, Vendetta, and Vendetta. I guess that's how you can say Vendetta. I guess maybe with the hard T, I don't know. But yeah, that's all I need to say. I'm going to see if the boys are online so we can do the roleplay. By the boys, I mean Manny and Chevy Sebi and maybe Anthony. I think I'm going to need Anthony for one of the roleplays that we're going to do right now. Not going to talk about it, but yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed watching this. I need to upload this fast. So yeah, bye.